What's happening in Pokemon World? Mark Wilson here. Today's video will be the follow-up to my Dark-type gym leader video, where that video was the first idea I ever had about being a gym leader. The next videos will be a little bit different. So the way I worked out the next 17 videos in this series was I used a random number generator to generate the type, and then a random number generator to generate what gym in the region that would be. And then I had to work on an idea from there. And then I used whatever order they came out in as the order for these videos. So unless you guys suggest a type in the comments that you want to see, I will be putting these out in a certain order. So in all honesty, I'd never considered any other types until I'd finished writing down and constructing the dark type gym. I had to wait till the type was generated and what number the gym was going to be before I even came up with any ideas. So this was a real solid brainstorming activity for me, and I really enjoyed it. That's enough waffling from me. Welcome to my Pokemon gym. So today's gym is the ghost type, and it was generated as being the first gym in a region. So obviously you have to consider previous gyms in that first gym bracket, and obviously they're all generally quite easy, quite low level, and quite weak Pokemon, which is really difficult to make a decision from because, well, everyone seems to like fully evolved Pokemon, so having to decide what non-evolved Pokemon or unevolved Pokemon, like Pokemon that don't evolve or Pokemon that just aren't evolved yet, is difficult. So before I could pick the Pokemon I wanted, I really had to kind of generate an idea of what I wanted the gym to be. I really liked the 6th Alolan trial, set in the abandoned Thrifty Mega Mart. Obviously it wasn't a gym, it was a trial, but I really liked that idea, and so I thought, well, what can we do with ghosts? And what really works, at least to my mind, was an antique shop. So here we are. I am the gym leader, and I also run an antique shop. Basically, you have to get to me at the back of the shop where the checkout or the cashier register is. So you get to choose from 3 different aisles. And one of the aisles will be an aisle where antiques move, and you can interact with antiques on the shelf and stuff. In some cases, you enter in a Pokemon battle. In other cases, it'll just be things moving. And it's supposed to look quite creepy and be quite spooky. But you get to the end of that aisle, and because things move, there's a block. So you can't actually get down that aisle. It is a dead end, quite literally. There will be wild Pokemon in this gym, and you can interact with them. But you can't catch them until after you've defeated me. So for the most part, they'll be condensed to mostly this dead end aisle, where if you've made it to the gym quite quickly and you're not quite leveled up enough yet, you can battle these Pokemon, and it can obviously gain you some experience, and that way you can increase the power of your Pokemon. But that's the dead end aisle. Then you have the option for 2 other aisles. One aisle forces you to battle 2 trainers. One aisle allows you to skirt past one, but there is one trainer who is unavoidable. I also like the idea that after you've defeated me, you'll be able to go back through the antiques and maybe buy some items, like a King's Rock, charcoal, choice scarf, cleanse tag, various incenses, a metal coat, spell tags, things like that. Just hold items that you can then use on your journey. Obviously, it'll start out that they're not so good items that are cheaper, and you can get more money. You can come back, buy some more items. It becomes a helpful way of getting you through the game. Kind of lets you know specifically where you can come and get certain items that are supposed to help you in battle. So you come in and you decide, you know what, I'm actually going to take on all the trainers in this gym. So you go down the one aisle with 2 trainers. The first gym trainer, Channeler Melinda. She'll have a level 8 Shuppet. But you've trained enough, you're probably level 10 at least at this point, and you beat her. So you charge on. The next gym trainer will be Hexmaniac True. She'll have 2 Pokemon, a Sinistea at level 9 and a Honedge at level 10. But you manage to get past Hexmaniac True, and depending on how you did in the battle, you might go heal and then come back, and you challenge me. And so you walk up to the cash register, and I go, do you have anything you wish to buy? And you're like, well, no, I'm here to battle. I'm like, okay, let's go to the warehouse. I want to make this somewhat difficult. So I will have 3 Pokemon. I know that's a lot for a first gym, but this is my video, I do what I want. So, to start with, I'll send out a level 10 Drifloon with the Aftermath ability. So I'll know Astonish to get that potential flinch, but also for some stab, along with Shadow Ball for some more stab and extra power, and Gust for coverage. But you managed to pop my Drifloon and defeat it. My second Pokemon will be a Honedge at level 12 with the No Guard ability. Honedge will Aerial Ace for some guaranteed damage. It'll know Totemize to kind of boost its speed if I feel like your Pokemons are going to be a bit faster. Shadow Sneak and Shadow Ball for some stab. but you blunt my Honedge and defeat it. So my final Pokemon will be a Poltegeist at level 14 with weak arm. Mega Drain is there for some coverage, Withdraw is there to bulk up my Poltegeist defensively, Shadow Ball is there for some stab, Tea-Time is there so that we can mess up your berry strategy if you have one. But Tea-Time is over and you've defeated me. I'll say, well done for defeating me. That was an excellent battle. You have the makings of a great trainer. Why not go through my shop and try and buy some items that will help boost your team for future battles. Before you go, I will give you the Antiques badge and TM30 for Shadow Ball. So that was my Ghost type gym. What do you think? Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and share with some friends. Like I say, I really enjoyed making these videos because the creative process to come up with gyms and Pokemon and strategies was really fun. While you're at it, leave a comment below, tell me what you liked about the video, what you didn't like, or if there's a particular type you'd like me to do next. As I've said, I've thought of a video for every type. But that's it from me. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.